And ultimately, I want my children's future to be better than what we currently have at the moment, as we all do. I'm 75 now, and I can't remember anybody except the Queen, being that royal insiders are whispering about Queen Camilla's shocking meltdown after hearing Princess Charlotte may inherit Princess Diana's iconic tiara. Could this be the moment everything changes behind palace doors? The tension is real, and it's deeper than you think. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stick around for the full scoop. Behind the polished palace walls, whispers have been spreading about a tiara that's causing more drama than anyone expected. The Spencer Tiara, once worn by Princess Diana during her unforgettable wedding to Prince Charles, is now at the center of a rumored royal clash. Why? Because Diana's granddaughter, Princess Charlotte, might be the next to wear it. The tiara isn't just any crown jewel. It belongs to the Spencer family, not the official royal collection that alone gives it a different kind of weight. And now sources say Diana's brother Earl Spencer wants to pass this sparkling heirloom down to Charlotte when she's older on the surface. It sounds like a loving tribute, amazingly well in the competition, and we're rooting for you all the way. Good luck. I hope you win by a way to keep Diana's legacy alive in the new generation. But according to insider murmurs, Queen Camilla didn't take the news well. Her alleged reaction has left royal watchers stunned. Is it really about a piece of jewelry or something more personal? The tiara might just be a symbol, but what it represents seems to be shaking the palace from within. And as rumors grow louder, so do the questions about Camilla's true feelings toward the legacy Diana left behind. To understand why this tiara is such a big deal, you have to look beyond its diamonds, and design the Spencer tiara is more than a pretty accessory. It's a direct link to one of the most beloved figures in royal history. For Charlotte, wearing it wouldn't just be a fashion moment, it would be a tribute to the grandmother she never got to meet. Even at just 8 years old, Charlotte reportedly knows who Diana was. She's seen the pictures, heard the stories, and understands at least a little. Can't mimic voices for love or money. I'm completely hopeless at it. I was why people still talk about her to her. The tiara is magical, a part of her family story, something special. She might one day call her own, but not everyone views it that way. Some believe it should remain in the Spencer line, untouched by royal titles or shifting traditions. Others feel it's only fair that Charlotte, as Diana's first granddaughter, receives something that connects her to her roots. The question is, does this piece of jewelry truly belong to Charlotte? Or is it a relic too charged with history to be handed over so easily? What's clear is that this decision isn't just about a tiara. It's about who gets to carry Diana's memory forward, according to whispers from the palace. Queen Camilla didn't react with a smile when she heard the tiara might go to Princess Charlotte. Some insiders claim she was furious. But why, after all, Camilla herself has worn jewelry once associated with Diana? Let's put him in that, if you want him to smile the cameras, but he's very happy to do that. So what makes this one different? One theory suggests it's about influence. The Spencer tiara hasn't been worn in public since Diana, and bringing it back, especially through Charlotte, could reignite the strong emotional bond the public still feels with Diana for Camilla, who has worked for years to reshape her image that might feel like a step backward. Others say Camilla views the tiara as Spencer family property and feels it should stay within that lineage, perhaps passed down to Diana's nieces instead. But the same reasoning didn't seem to apply when she wore and altered one of Diana's favorite emerald necklaces into a brooch that moved to sparked major public backlash. Whether it's about history, jealousy, or just tradition, Camilla's reaction has raised eyebrows. The tension appears to be less about a crown and more about control over a legacy. And as time moves on, that legacy still stirs emotions stronger than anyone expected. I'm not going to say anything, but Prince Charles did give us a hint himself. Princess Diana wasn't just a royal. She was a symbol of compassion, elegance, and independence. Her story was full of moments that made headlines, but behind those moments was a woman navigating a difficult path. And now, years later, her presence is still very much felt within the royal family. When Diana first met Camilla, she had no idea about the history between Camilla and Charles. By the time she found out it was too late, she was already engaged. What followed was years of emotional struggle and public speculation, with Diana once famously saying, "There were 3 of us in this marriage." That one sentence said more than any headline ever could. It painted a picture of isolation and betrayal that stuck with the public. "I was a separated wife of the Prince of Wales. I was a problem. Full stop, never happened before. What do we?" So when Camilla later stepped into the spotlight, people couldn't help but compare. And they still do. Every time Camilla wears something once tied to Diana or makes a public move that echoes the past, the comparisons return. Diana's legacy isn't just remembered, it's lived through her children and now through her granddaughter Charlotte. That's what makes this tiara situation more than royal gossip. It's a reminder that some stories never fully fade. There's one question that keeps popping up: why is it fine for Camilla to wear Diana's old jewels, but controversial for Charlotte to inherit just one? That's the heart of the double standard. Fueling this debate back in 2022, Camilla reportedly redesigned one of Diana's most iconic necklaces into a brooch. This piece was not just another trinket, it was a gift from the Queen Mother, and Diana wore it during key moments in her life. People will get fed up, and all these young feel nothing is ever happening. So, of course, they're going to get frustrated changing. It felt personal to many fans, almost like rewriting history. Public response was immediate and intense. People asked, was this a quiet power play or a tone-deaf decision? Meanwhile, Princess Charlotte, wearing a tiara, gifted by her own great uncle, is now facing reported pushback. The contrast is striking. Some argue it's about preserving tradition, keeping certain items within their original family. Others feel the opposite, that denying Charlotte a piece of her grandmother's legacy is just another way of erasing Diana's mark. This isn't just about diamonds and gold. It's about how the royal family chooses to remember its past and who gets the honor of carrying that memory forward. And in this case, a little girl might be caught in the middle of it all, while Queen Camilla and Princess Charlotte take center stage in this unfolding story. Princess Catherine, better known as Kate, has been quietly playing a powerful supporting role, though she rarely addresses rumors. Her actions speak volumes. One of her most symbolic choices came when Prince William proposed using Princess Diana's iconic sapphire engagement ring. That moment sent a clear message: the fact that relationships comes out so strongly. Yeah, through that, it's really powerful. Diana would always be part of their journey. Since then, Catherine has often been compared to Diana, not just for her style, but for her warmth and connection with the public over time. Catherine has received her own royal gifts from King Charles, including a custom bracelet engraved with her and William's initials. These gestures solidify her place in the family, but also show how she bridges the gap between past and future. She rarely wears Diana's pieces without purpose. Each choice seems deliberate, thoughtful, and respectful. Unlike the controversy surrounding Camilla's jewelry moves, Catherine's fashion moments feel like tributes. Maybe thought about it, but no, I was a total shock when it came. And very excited in a family where symbolism matters. Catherine's presence offers balance, and as Charlotte grows, it's likely she'll look to her mother's quiet strength for guidance, especially when navigating a legacy that includes both admiration and conflict. Princess Charlotte may be young, but her role in the royal family is already unfolding in fascinating ways. From her early appearances alongside her parents to her growing list of public engagements, she's become a familiar face and an unexpected symbol of continuity born into royalty. Charlotte carries a blend of innocence and responsibility. Her resemblance to Diana, both in spirit and charm, hasn't gone unnoticed. Friends of the family even suggest she's inherited her grandmother's natural ease with people at just 8. She's already had moments where her poise surprised onlookers. Whether it's waving to a crowd or standing beside world leaders, Charlotte seems to handle pressure with grace, but that doesn't mean her path will be simple. The group of youngsters who were left behind, I suspect there was an argument about, as the tiara debate shows. Her future is already being shaped by the past. She's not just William and Catherine's daughter. She's the next link in a royal chain that includes some of the most talked about figures in modern history. And while her parents aim to give her a grounded upbringing, Charlotte's royal blood ensures she'll always be in the public eye, whether she chooses to wear the tiara or not. Her role in continuing or reshaping Diana's legacy is only just beginning. As we look at everything surrounding this tiara, Queen Camilla's reaction, Princess Charlotte's inheritance, and the legacy left behind, it becomes clear that this is about more than just jewelry. It's about how the past still influences the present. The royal family often walks a delicate line between tradition and evolution, and sometimes objects like a tiara hold the weight of both. For Charlotte, wearing it would be a beautiful nod to the grandmother she never knew, but for others, it may represent unresolved emotions that still linger within the family. Next video on your screen to uncover more untold truths from inside the royal circle. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more royal reveals every week.